Hey there, I'm Critsy Bear. Welcome back to Elder Kings 2. Last time we left off, we survived the Big Sickie. And this time, we're not extinct. We got through it just fine. Our original province, Deathwart's Pond, still Kothringi. Untouched. Development, still almost right on the precipice of being able to achieve autocracy. And really, that was kind of the goal I had this whole time, was to manage to survive the plague that originally, in the original timeline, drove our people extinct. So we are now officially in an alternate timeline where the Kothringi never went extinct, where our people will dominate. Who knows what destiny we have? Maybe we'll go take over Tyrmarsh from the elves. But we have some stepping stones to go before then, like Canulus and Juliac and Shadowfen and House Drez and House Indoril. Ooh, Indoril's looking really scary. Got nice and big. But we got some ways to go. And to that end, I was thinking we might take a bite out of Shadowfen. But first I noticed that we can abdicate. As long as we get rid of Vu Demick, which will require some finagling because their opinion isn't quite as high as possible, and they aren't quite as weak as possible, so we're going to spend some money on trying to discharge our regent, and if it doesn't work, that's no big deal. 66% chance to work, fingers crossed. Woo! Okay, now we can abdicate anytime we feel like it, but first, I'm actually going to... Here, let's make this tagged. We're going to try to take a chunk out of Shadowfen. Not going to try to subjugate him. Just take a little chunk. Take one of the marshes. Raise all our troops here, and I think we're probably going to want some mercenaries for this, aren't we? Because their numbers are just about as equal with ours, and they probably have some mercenaries of themselves. So let's hire some cheap ones. Oh, an attempt on my life! I was about to bite into the most succulent piece of duck I had ever seen when one of my servants keeled over, clutching at his throat. He had been helping himself to a taste of my meal. At the very least, he served as a warning not to touch the bird while receiving just punishment for his crime. Yeah, tried to eat my dinner. So he fucking died. Okay, so I also want to call... Who's closest? My closest allies. Kal Mathai the Brute. Let's call him to war. Because my relatives... Ooh, you are willing to come to war. Cool. Of course I shall join you. Of course I shall join you. Mr. Chronic Pink Eye. Yo, Novice Restoration. I'm gonna go ahead and cast whatever the highest level of resilience is. Greater resilience. Cast greater resilience on ourselves. That's going to give us injury and disease resistance. Massively. Effectively prevent us from dying of any kind of disease for the next 5 years. Yo, do we have any siege commanders? We do. For 32 gold, yeah. Worth. Where's my ally? Thought I told you to come join me in this war. They're assaulting deep graves. Call to war? Man, I'm already at war. What are you talking about? You guys gotta stop going to war down there. Do you not see that I'm busy? So, we're going to have to win at least one battle here. That's why I called so many allies to the fold, because I'm not sure how strong the Argonians are going to be, where we're going to have to confront them at. But we're going to have to confront them at some point. Words of power. My studies have focused on the mystical connection between language and magic, particularly in the realm of enchanting, runestones, and bearing unique combinations of syllables. Each bearing combinations of syllables harbor profound magical potential when properly arranged. While the true origins of this language remain veiled in mystery, its undeniable link to magic fuels my pursuit of understanding. For novice enchanters, the message is clear. Perseverance and collaboration can unlock the power behind these enigmatic runes, as they gradually reveal their secrets. Furthermore, the connection between the everyday speech and writing to magic cannot be overlooked. It seems that echoes of ancient pre-dawn power may persist within common expressions, hinting at a fascinating aspect of our world. Such intriguing insights may promise engaging debates among fellow scholars. 50 gold? 50 gold for a little prestige. We do need a little prestige. We're in prestige debt right now. We gotta stave it off a little bit. I don't really know what going into prestige debt really does, but I don't want it. I want to try to prevent it. Anyway, so the capital of the area we're trying to attack, Murkwater. Capital of Murkwater is Loriasel, which was an elven settlement which has a level 10 castle in it, so we're gonna have to either spend years assaulting a castle or win a battle. At least one. We also need supplies. One there. One there. That one's not big enough. One there, and I think this one might be good to stay here. The haunted house! Deathwart's Pond is abuzz with talk of a haunted mansion. Its dilapidated form casting a pall over the surrounding streets. The local lore is rich with tales of undead presence within, a spirit claiming lineage to the house's original builder. The tale suggests the spirit dwells in the attic, its ethereal chains rattling loudly in the dead of night. The locked doors are but a minor hindrance. The true challenge lies in confronting the undead. Dispatched a skilled exorcist. Cool. Gathering supplies. You guys, please, yes, assault that. That would be very helpful. Where are these guys going? Maybe we can finally confront them? What are your supplies looking like? 100 out of 100. White piece? Nope. I'm good. You guys are splitting your attention right now, and I'm going to come capitalize on that. Everybody's all gathered up. 5,000 troops, send them down here. Oh, they're running away. Which means we're stopping their siege at least. No, our siege. Not... Man, whatever. As long as they actually serve as backup. Okay, that'll be good for our victory. I'm gonna go assault this. You guys please besiege something useful. Nickname? Oh, I got another... They call me Queen Shadis, by the way. Yo, we won that other war. I didn't even expect it. To oblivion with these scribbles. I don't need to learn Daedric. I learned Runic. We're gonna lose our mercenaries soon. Oh, our feud has died. Or it's at least cooling off. Sorry for skipping through these. I'm excited to see the end of this conflict. Ooh, the theory of lightning. Lost in the pages of a treatise on shock spells, I recall the sting of the arcane backlash that set my path on this inquiry. Every mage has endured it. The miscast spell. The surge of uncontrollable magic recoiling upon oneself. It's a humbling reminder of the untamed power at our fingertips. The author claims that shock to be more than just a spell. It's the manipulation of Mundus's very weave. His theory suggests that when we cast shock, we agitate the fibers of reality, coaxing out the sparking essence of lightning itself. This perspective turns every miscast into the potential for insight, a glimpse into the fundamental workings of magic. I mean, we're planning on abdicating soon, but... Gain the experimentalist trait? That's a really good trait. Even though it's going to stress me out. Oh man, they're going to take our... Get out of there, loser. Big loser, idiot, stop. I have dedicated my life to studying Kothringi lore, perhaps the ruins of Deathward's Pond. Get out of here, not Deathward's Pond. And stay besieging that. I don't need you to come attack frickin' the enemy with me. Yes, maybe I do. They're looking big. Little large. And they're assaulting one of our points. Attack! $6,000 versus 4,000, and they think we might lose. Come on. Phew. That'll be a good win. But we've already got a good win under our belt. My skilled vassal, Deathil! I think this war is probably good enough that we can abdicate. I think our lad would be able to handle this. Another battle. Another siege of Lor ISL. Oh, and my wife is dead. Perhaps I should be ashamed, but in truth there was no love lost between us. Finally, I am free to start my life anew. No, we're starving! Fuck! Ah! No! Back up, please! Fuck. That's okay, because of the other victories we didn't lose much. Blah blah blah, destruction spell. Destruction doesn't need such navel gazing, neglect your studies. Man. Fuck. I can get a hostage out of this at least. That would be good. Yes. Let's make white peace with them. I mean, we did lose like 1,000 gold, but we did gain a hostage, which is going to be really good for our kid. When did I get 5 territories? Whatever. Abdicate. It's not going to cost very much, just 150 prestige. King Helidar ascends to the throne. Content with his lot, Helidar's vassals may ridicule him for his passive nature. But he's loyal, and compassionate, and patient, and content. And you're telling me they're gonna make fun of him? Oh no, Eldenroot took a little chunk of our territory. Fuck. I should have noticed that was happening. Yeah, they did do that, didn't they? Oh. I believe I'm married to them. Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to sway who? Oh, one of my vassals. Alright. Territory, 7 out of 3. You don't need all that. What do we have that we don't need? Glenbridge, give it to a Naga. Blackwood, give it to a Kothringi. And Zilul, give it to a Naga. We're good now? Cool. Now we gotta select our lifestyle. Apparently we are a plunderer so far. We're going to select strategy for now, because I believe, despite being a witch, we cannot select magic. Chrysamere! Excellent. Hopefully my mom won't die without that. I didn't really mean to take it from her. I could give it back. I have that hostage, right? Or is it, like, still on the way? A dissolution faction big enough to threaten me has, of course, the Nibbanese. And deep graves. And now they're no longer strong enough. Just have to wait for our troops. Oh, you know what? Can fix part of this situation at least. Though I surely see many battlefields before I meet my maker, though I will surely meet many battlefields before I meet my maker, my library holds tales of war from 100 lifetimes. I think we've seen this event before. Prancer, Oh, I have a horse? As Prancer trudges out of the stable, dragging her legs and hanging her head, there can be no doubt. My friend is sick. The stable master assures me there is a cure to be found for what ails her, but it comes at a hefty price. 15 gold? That's not hefty. Not for my horse. Hell no, I'd spend at least 50. At least 50. Lessons from the past, we successfully translated it. And give Gideon spy master position, even though she is hella untrustworthy. Prowess and less chance to get injured. We can attack Canulus. Oh, what's our... Okay, cool. We still have tribal authority up at max. Adopt autocratic. I need just a little more fame before I can do that. Which we can probably do via going on tour. I have a daughter? From what? Where did I get a daughter? Did I adopt somebody? Did I already adopt a kid? Holy shit! Oh, we gotta make sure we got a tutor in here. Oh, I wish I knew that. I wish I was informed that this happened. Just have a whole orphanage full of adopted kids this time around. Yeah, because it won't matter how many kids this guy has. Like, he's not going to be tribal. Every 10 years. Okay. See how many kids we can take out of the... Oh, I'm a follower of kin. Let's see how many kids we can take out of the orphanage this time around. You know, because King Helidor, he was an orphan. Queen Shuddies took him out of the orphanage, gave him like the life change. His prospects never the same again. Actually, there was a territory I really wanted. Yeah. Yeah. Grief Isle. Check this out. Look at this little teeny tiny little place we can reach by boat. You see that? And it's like completely independent right now. I am taking that for sure. Oop, our commander died. That's okay, I'm a hella good commander. We win. Cool. And we don't actually need Fort Grief, so I'm going to give that to my daughter. Grief Isle. There you go. Now, the reason I wanted that is because that is going to expand our diplomacy range from that point. So we were previously diplomacying from around this area. Now we are diplomacying from around this area. So that's significantly expanded our opportunities. And heck, we could take over Canulus as well. Canulus. Because I wanna work our way up to Tiermarsh. I wanna get rid of the slavers. How's Drez? Gotta go. Yep, better get out of there if you know what's good for you. Oh, they didn't get out soon enough. You know, I could have taken over Juliek as well. How good is House Drez looking? Ooh, you know, we could start bullying House Drez already. We're like a Grand Raider. Ooh. My daughter and heir, Princess Tekug, hovers in the limbo between childhood and adulthood. I have taught her enough to understand the truth, and she is still young enough to have an open mind. If I want to induct her into the service of Molag Bal, we gotta find something else to say than Molag Bal. Can we, like, have a witch coven, like... Can we have, like, a witch coven meeting and not serve Molag Bal? You know, there's been talk among the developers of reworking the witch trait entirely, because it's, like, not totally lore-friendly in the setting. Like, witches in the setting are, like, meant to be, like, practitioners of folk magic and ritual magic, and they make bargains with otherworldly beings and such, right? They're not Christianity-coded Satan worshippers. Anyway, my horse. I can improve my horse for 20 gold. She needs to work on her endurance. I now have a strong and enduring war mount. Betrothed can marry? Oh, I guess betrothed have married. Who are you married to? Oh. Not I at all. Oh, we won. Let's see if I can get a hostage out of this one. Hell yeah. Cool. Proposed non-marital alliance between me and who? Somebody at war with Shadowfen. No, a vassal of Shadowfen. Don't mind if I do. Right, what am I gonna do with Sundercliff? Grant to local Nibinu? Yeah, sure. Who are you? Oh, you're Ogel. I should have thought about that before I gave the other one to a Nibinu. Oops. I would have given both to you. If I thought about that. Oh well. I did it in this order and it was short-sighted. Hello. You appear to have got mercenaries with an intention to attack House Drez. How quaint. Well, I only use mercenaries for defensive purposes, mostly. You know, battles that have come to my doorstep. Oh, Shadowfen. Didn't I have a hostage from them? Calling my ally Rajnasa. See about getting mercenaries. Some real good ones. 1,500. By the Hajan blood scales. I'd would be like all of my. Yeah, fuck it. Get the Hajan blood scales. Double my. Almost double my size. Oh no! Run away! Get away from us, you foul lizards! Ah, we hate lizards! Chekug comes of age as a tough soldier and a flexible leader. Just kidding! We actually like lizards over here, and we have them as allies. Bet you weren't expecting our backup, baby. Curse those Shashu dogs. They have raided pillaged my settlements. Negotiate alliance with my daughter? Yeah, of course. Cool. Good enough for a white piece? Good enough for a hostage? Hell yes. Cool. Sick. Oh, sorry, you were. Oh, I called them into the wrong war. Oops. I didn't even notice I was at war with you guys. Wow. Oh, oops. Give this to Ogel. Yeah. Now I'm going to create Sundercliff and give it to the Ogel. And hopefully the Ogel stays there. A new home. Our hostage has arrived. Trust in your father, I reassure him. You will be treated well here. I'll show you to your room. Excellent. That'll prevent war in the future. No, stay there. Purchase truce? Okay. Yeah, give me money. Attack! Prancer, horse enthusiast. My vessel, Duchess, seeks her glory, looks Prancer up and down. It's a mighty fine horse you have here, my king. If you would allow me to take her for a ride, I would be very grateful. Enjoy yourself. Go ahead. Ride my horse. We win. Oh, I should have seen if I could demand a hostage from that. Whatever. We got 100 gold. So does that mean I can't pillage Cantemir? The lover of elegance. Eldenroot's looking real scary. Army of the Crimson King? Hello? Army of the Crimson King? Since when? Alright. Potentially marry my daughter off to the Army of the Crimson King? Man, getting that island expansion. Wait, ransom. Would you just let her go? Please? Change in circumstance. My hostage inherits, and she has inherits. My hostage inherits. And now is no longer a hostage. Man, Shadowfen looks so weak. House Drez also looks very weak. How about House Induril? Not as weak. Who are you at war with right now? Argonians, cool. So, if we want to integrate Tyrmarsh, we would have to, like, cut a line straight here. That would make Barassi into, like, this banana realm. How many generations until the next name change? Because, like, I gave it 2 generations before I changed it from Barassi with 2 S's to Barassi with just the 1 S. Yo, we can adopt autocracy. Do we want to yet? We might want to upgrade one of our... Yeah, we might want to upgrade our last tribe holding before we do that. Let's go ahead and take a little tour around the nation. Let me make sure everybody has their rightful vassals, because I don't want to accidentally... You know what, I'm gonna give Bulwark these guys too. Is that all the little vassals? Because I don't want to visit little vassals unless they're, like, super special. Like Deep Graves. Magistrator. Wow. A lot of them really don't like me. Bunch of festivals. With a huge entourage, and can't take any more luxuries until we're not tribal anymore, so... It's fine, we wouldn't have been able to afford them anyway. I should really go raiding as well, you know, pillaging. Do we have any pillagers? No, not really. Word has reached me that my plans have been interrupted. It's no longer possible to pay a visit to Bloodrun. Why not? Better not be because you're in the army. Hang on. It's no longer possible for me to visit Bloodrun. This is King Helidor. King Helidor without his cloak on. Looking scrawny as heck. Lines about legacy. I can treat this as truly heartfelt. Let's go ahead for an altruism tour instead of a justice tour. Oh, I think we can upgrade. No, because I don't have enough money anymore. Woo! Ogel Parade! Oh, we found a dog. Woof woof woof, dog interrupted performance. We've seen this one before. Another Guar judging contest as well. Our annual animal fair. No, sorry, which is the prettiest sheep? Ogel raised sheep, apparently. Nibonese sheep are truly the... No, that's not Ogel, that's a Nibonese. What? How's that gonna work? Off in a remote corner of the festival. Ah, King! I see much in your future. Come, give me a coin and I'll tell all. Okay. As usual, it helps with... Oh, the game has crashed. Yo, I was replaying to get to the point... Oh boy. Sorry, I'm getting spammed with the frickin' getting a gift. I'm sick. I'm sick. We're here. Right. What I'm trying to say is this guy, this time I was replaying to get back here, and this time this guy is actually here. So let's begin. Lines about legacy. Somebody's told a poem about me. The mightiest men must leave this earth. And hope of good words there is no dearth, and hope of memory's grace, their time of conquest ended apace. I can see this is truly heartfelt. Oh, right. Altruism tour. %0 chance to die? What was I? What? Tasty treat! Truly, the meal this evening has been a delight. I have feasted on all manner of food, savory and sweet, but nothing quite enamored my appetite quite like these fine quince tarts. No matter how many I eat, no matter how much I savor their taste, it simply isn't enough to get them out of my mind. Just keep eating. Full of desserts. Sorry, and that gave me a health boost? Cool. A delightful cake in the shape of a Kothringi fort is placed in front of me. Wow, I'll remember this. He helped my tour. Oh, my wise and kind king, these walls do talk. Just shush. I don't want to know. My liege, surely you know that I am famed as one of Artamon's finest chess players. Okay, I'll get some majesty for my tour if I engage with the chess. What's my best stat? Alright, just spam martial. I play chess like I play, like I fight. I win! We both stare at the final piece. I did it. I've won. Zen has witnessed my triumph today. From the start, I had complete trust that Zen would see me the victor. Yeah, just kind of trust in Zen and play what feels right. That's my strategy. Good game. Majesty Tour more majestic from eating a good meal. And now it's time for tribute. Thanks. Somebody is, what, sick? Yep, coughing. I think I know a cure. I cured him. Wow. Hellider's so smart. King Hellider rides without his cloak. But when he gets there, he puts it on. It's his fancy cloak. It's not his riding cloak. He looks so serious. Let us start. Acrobats jump. Is that another dog? Okay. Yeah, it's the dog event again. Is it happening the same way all over, or...? I do not have the money to spare for people. We should invest in the merchants back home. I could learn a thing or two about Theojo from Theojo. I'm better from being sick. Oh, wise king, I have something to say about your future. I don't know, last time I did that, I crashed, so I'm going to avoid the wise fortune teller. It's time for tribute. Ah. The tribute was denied. I will recall. Travel weird whispers. I've noticed that Elise avoids me more than usual. She always sits at the opposite side of the table. Who is this? Colts of Mehrunes Dagon? Pirate? Malmer? Whoa! She's only got 2 personality traits! How'd she grow up with 2 personality traits? What? Is that the wind I hear? I want to keep her. She's got 35 prowess? What? Holy shit! I want to keep this lady. What? Make her my goddamn bodyguard. Shit, we're gonna be late. I gotta keep her. Average. Right, anyway, this one's what, the Nibonese festival? Governess Herona says somebody said something offensive about the Nibonese, and now I've got to explain that it was... Sorry, you made an offensive gesture, now I gotta explain that it was a misunderstanding in order to get my tour more majestic. But it didn't work. A crown? I become the owner of a crown? No, I'd rather sell it. I will give my book about books? I don't know, I would rather keep my book about books. Helps with my learning lifestyle. I'll just give gold back after selling her gift. Such a lovely celebration. More majestic tour. Medicine salesman. I'll pick the red flask. Miraculous tonic. I have a small health boost now. It's time for tribute. And it worked. More tribute, more renown. Calwidim Vor. Friendship. I never expected I would grow as close to Calvidim Vo as I have done in the past few years. On multiple occasions, he has proven himself to be a reliable and forthright man, with only my best interests at heart. So rare to find a true friend. Danger! Fire in the jungle! Oh no! A vibrant smell, perhaps a campfire. I turn around to my entourage and observe Caravan Master Forvin's livid face. Fire! He exclaims, pointing at the not-so-distant flames where Shadis had been trapped. Oh no! Forvin, save her! That's Queen Shadis! He saved her with great difficulty. And now it's the Naga Tour! Naga Tour! The sound of flutes and drums are quickly accompanied by dancing guests. May I, my sweet Andrilion? I have to dance with my elf while I'm here. Time for tribute. I don't know what I was expecting, but I turned my head away from the uncoordinated dance of the poorly trained performers and try to find some comfort in the meals prepared. The chicken is hardly cooked, and the are completely carbonized. It's not that bad. Danger Voroplasm, another Voroplasm. I should really read one of those events again. Danger Bad Blood. As the sun sets down on Black Marsh, me and my group get lost. I hear a high-pitched screech, and suddenly I was alone with the thing. Its eyes were bloodshot and crazied as it went for covered. Its eyes were bloodshot and crazied, and it was covered in blood. I remembered the bedtime stories I was told as a little boy, where regular people were turned into vampires by feral creatures, by vampires, and they were known as blood fiends. That thing was staring right at me. 28% chance of dying if I lose. But there's a chance of winning. Whatever, just run away. I'm not King Helidor the Vampire Slayer today. Naga Festival again. Cultural acceptance encouraged. Blah blah blah. Tour's real boring though. And my character's fallen asleep. He's accumulating stress damage just sitting around here. Oh, he's also accumulated 2 whole perks. So let's get night effectiveness and advantage. And that's all for now. The music in the main stage is promptly followed by dancers. The beauty of their movements makes them look like part of the stage. They throw their hands into the air, and it feels like watching trees grow new branches. A gasp comes from the audience as one of the dancers starts climbing the wooden wall of the stage. "And now," she says, "I shall take revenge from... As the performer falls to the ground, the silence of the crowd lets everyone hear a crack. "Send a physician immediately!" Time for tribute. Woo!
My lord,
She finally approaches me. Sorry, who's finally approaching me? Local peasants set up stalls. Occasionally a lamb is sold. As I continue my walk, accompanied by a decent amount of courtiers, I see a familiar face among them, her eyes locked onto mine. My lord! She finally approaches me, and with a hand I gesture my guards to let her continue. You helped me in a time of need when I was injured during your performance. It is my turn to repay what I have to you. I did what I had to do, no more. That didn't count as altruism, Majesty, though. Sorry? Jivas Rexu has denied me entry? This insult will not soon be forgotten. No matter what option I picked there, I would accumulate stress. Muck the troublemaker, my dog, causing issues with my courtiers. Who is this guy? He's a Naga. He's just a big Naga. I visit a village while traveling through. We don't have a temple here. We have to travel for days if we want to set foot in a house of Zen. We could construct a simple temple here. Danger, a fearsome beast! We walk through the jungle at a good pace, enjoying the peaceful ambience. From the corner of my eyes, I am sure I glimpse the striped coat of... A loud growl confirms it. An elite! Arrgh. The green beast charges onto the track, its great paws kicking up dirt. Flanked by hickory trees, it completely blocks our way to Deathwart's Pond. I could send my mom to kill it. Run! Run for your lives! And now everybody from the tour likes me a lot better. Magnificent liege. Excellent. Oh, Shadowfen's at war with itself. Think this is my chance to sneak in there and get some land from them? I don't know. We gotta end the episode in 3 minutes. I'll consider that off camera. Our name is, like, completely misaligned with the rest of the map. Like, Mirkwood is completely upside down in relation to Barassi. Right, anyway. How close to upgrading our tribal hold are we? 40 gold, and we're getting 8.7 per month, so I think we upgrade that, and then we promote our next phase of development. I mean, it's about to go through. And either next month or the one after, a delegation from Uxostil, the one that we're looking at right now to upgrade, files out of my private chambers, our long meeting finally over. The petitioners beg for money to repair the crumbling walls of the holding, and have invoked my lordly duty to help them. I drum my fingers on the table, pondering whether to send them the funds. Good fortifications are hideously expensive. Of course, if the walls are crumbling anyway, I could always divert their existing stipend to more personal matters. That money is for me, and that'll help us upgrade their territory right away, so there. Joke's on you, it wasn't actually for me. Prancer, my horse is sick again. Right, and now let's adopt autocracy. let's see. In order to do that, we have needed to accomplish absolute tribal authority, organized faith, distinguished fame, development level 10, and 70% of all military and civic traits and innovations. Sorry, not traits, but innovations. Which, for the record, is something I failed to do on my Reachman run. Probably because I set up my capital so far from anywhere that was well developed. Anyway, so now we can adopt autocracy. The old ways have served us well, and we will always honor them. However, as the King of Barassi, I have concluded that we must adopt feudalism and its principles if we are to continue to prosper. It is crucial in our next step on our road to greatness. The Barassian court.
As king, you have new duties and responsibilities. You will now be expected to regularly hold court.
Marsh Lord of Deep Graves. Let them see the new king. Ooh. I've never seen this court before. Do look cool. Our banner doesn't look that bad with it. Sick. I'm so sparkly. I'm glittering. Now, before we do anything, let me just... We're gonna wear stylish clothes. We're gonna have decent food. We're gonna have some servants. And we're gonna have middling lodging. Okay? Good food. Lavish food. And that's going to take 2.3 per month. But we're good. We're still gaining a substantial amount of gold. Now, what kind of court do we want? We can either have diplomatic court or administrative court. Building construction time, promote culture, development, growth. I mean, we would need higher court grandeur than we currently have. I think I'm going to do the administrative court. Can we switch to Cyrodiilic as our court language? Ooh, we can, and it would give us a significant bonus to our court grandeur, I think. What about Bosmer? What if we adopted Bosmer? No, that wouldn't be as much. But if we spoke Cyrodiilic in our court, then we would get a significant bonus over our native language. But we can't change it until when? 87? I wonder why. Maybe it's because I changed the court type? I don't know. But I would love to do that. For now, before we hold our first court session, we will catch you next time. Bye-bye.